The Ferrari F90, a name that even many car lovers might not have heard before, is one of the rarest and most mysterious creations in Ferrari's history. Today, we're diving deep into the story of this secret supercar. A machine that wasn't built for the public, wasn't shown at any motor show, and yet stands as one of the most fascinating chapters in Ferrari's legacy. So sit back, because by the end of this video, you'll know why the Ferrari F90 is a legend hidden in plain sight. Back in the late 1980s, Ferrari was at a turning point. The F40 had just shaken the world with its raw power and aggressive styling, and everyone thought that nothing could top it. But while the F40 was stealing headlines, another Ferrari project was quietly taking shape behind closed doors. A car that would be designed not for sale, but as a special request. This secret project would later be known as the Ferrari F90. The story starts with Prince Jeffrey Bolkiah of Brunei, a man whose car collection is said to be one of the largest and most expensive in the world. The Brunei royal family was famous for ordering one-off cars from top manufacturers: Bentleys, Rolls-Royces, and of course Ferraris. Around 1988, Prince Jeffrey approached Ferrari with a request for something unique, something that no one else in the world would own. Ferrari agreed, and the project was given to Pininfarina, the legendary Italian design house that had styled almost every Ferrari road car up to that time. Pininfarina's chief designer at the time, Leonardo Fioravanti, took the lead. He wanted to create something futuristic, something that looked like it had been teleported straight from the 21st century. The result was the F90, the name itself coming from Ferrari and the decade it was born in, the 1990s. But what made this car so special wasn't just the name. It was its design, its exclusivity, and the mystery that surrounded it. The F90 looked unlike any Ferrari that came before. Its shape was sleek and angular, with a wedge-like front end and dramatic flowing lines that gave it a sense of movement even when standing still. The car had pop-up headlights, a signature of that era, and a glass canopy that smoothly blended into the rear section. One of the most striking details was the rear end, sharp, sculpted, and housing the classic circular Ferrari taillights, yet in a layout that felt bold and new. Underneath that beautiful body was the chassis of a Ferrari Testarossa, the supercar that defined the 1980s. The F90 used the same 4.9-liter flat 12 engine, producing around 390 horsepower. It wasn't built to break speed records, but rather to showcase design and exclusivity. Each of the 6 F90s built was custom-made for the royal family of Brunei, and all of them were delivered directly to the palace. None were ever shown to the public, and Ferrari itself kept quiet about the project for years. In fact, for a long time, Ferrari didn't even officially acknowledge that the F90 existed. It wasn't listed in any official catalogs or production records, and the only proof came from rare photos and stories shared by people close to Pininfarina. It was as if the car had disappeared into the shadows, a Ferrari ghost. That's part of what makes it so fascinating today. It's not just a car, it's a mystery. Let's talk about what made the F90 so ahead of its time. First, the design. While many Ferraris of the 80s had sharp, aggressive edges, the F90 experimented with smoother aerodynamics and a more futuristic aesthetic. The front was low and wide, almost like a spaceship, and the rear had a complex combination of surfaces that hinted at the design direction Ferrari would later take in the 1990s and early 2000s. It looked like the bridge between the Testarossa and the future Ferraris, like the 450, 6, and the 550 Maranello. Another futuristic element was the use of advanced materials and design techniques. Pininfarina built the F90 with lightweight panels and focused heavily on aerodynamics, trying to create a design that not only looked fast, but also cut through the air efficiently. The cabin was luxurious and driver-focused, blending high-end comfort with pure performance vibes. Exactly what you'd expect for a royal family member who could afford to have a Ferrari built to personal taste. The F90 also represents something deeper about Ferrari as a company: its willingness to experiment, to take risks, and to build dreams even for a single customer. It's proof that Ferrari isn't just about mass production or even limited production, it's about passion and artistry. Every F90 was handcrafted, making each car slightly different from the next, and each one a priceless piece of automotive history. Today, the F90 remains hidden. Some reports claim that a few of them are still in Brunei, stored in massive underground garages along with hundreds of other rare cars. Others say that one or two might have found their way out into private collections. But because they were never publicly sold, you won't see an F90 at any auction or car show. That's what keeps the legend alive, the fact that it exists, but almost no one has seen it in person. In the world of supercars, mystery adds magic, and the Ferrari F90 is the perfect example of that. It's a car that represents not only extreme wealth and exclusivity, but also the creative freedom that comes when a visionary designer and a passionate client come together. It's one of those stories that remind us why Ferrari is more than just a car brand. It's a symbol of dreams made real, even if only for a chosen few. So, the next time you hear someone talk about the F40 or the F50, remember the Ferrari F90, the secret Ferrari that was never meant for the public eye, but still left an invisible mark on Ferrari's design evolution. A car that belongs to the shadows, yet defines what makes Ferrari truly extraordinary. And that's the story of the Ferrari F90, one of the most mysterious supercars ever built. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Ferrari's hidden history, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more rare car stories, and tell me in the comments. If you had the power to commission a one-off Ferrari, what would your dream design look like? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.